Hey fuckers, yo Oorah here. Now, y'all about to piss me off. Why the hell are my vlogs getting less and less views, or my videos in general getting less and less views? Well, that's none of my business. Y'all can go check them out if you want, and I will highly suggest you go check out those vlogs and shit like that. But anyways, today we are going to dive into this freaking topic that we're talking about today, because it is one of the videos that is requested on my channel, and I have made a video about it, but it was, you know, everywhere. It was just when I first started YouTube. I made that video. It was actually my first video that I made, Marine Corps related. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into this shit right now. So it's been a long day, so bear with me. Yeah, I know, got this freaking disgusting stain right here. It's water, cause you know I got water on me, but it's no big deal. It's just water, right? Bear with me here. Okay, so join the military. Actually, no, join the Marine Corps at 17. Okay, I don't know how it works with other branches. All right. I know it's the Army. I know a guy, or I knew a guy who went to the Army in his junior year of high school during the summertime and came back senior year, so to finish off his school. So what I'm saying is it's different for every branch. For the Marine Corps, I know when you're joining the Marine Corps at 17, you must get parental consent, meaning that you need both your mother and father or your guardian or guardians to sign that piece of paper. And that is what I did. I joined the military or the Marine Corps when I was 17 years old. And that's why I'm still early in my career, and it's not in terms of Marine Corps, but in my life. I'm still accomplishing, quote unquote, a lot of things early on in my career, because one, I joined the reserve, so I was able to come back and fulfill a lot of the civilian shit that I needed to fulfill along with my Marine Corps stuff at the same time. So I learned when you join the military at 17 years old, you're gonna grow up a lot faster than your peers, because just think about it. When you're at 17, what are your friends doing? Think about it. What are your friends doing? What are the girls and guys doing at age 17, or even 18 and 19, and even up to like maybe 25? Okay, so let's say guys, for example. Guys are probably going out and trying to be fuckboys and getting drunk, and well, Marines get drunk all the time, alright? Marines get drunk, but what I'm saying is their focus is different than compared to the people our age, okay? So, you know, guys probably focus more on partying all day or whatever, you know, wasting their money on a lot of stuff. Though granted that there are a ton of military guys who do the exact same shit, okay? But however, if you're young, so you're gonna absorb the discipline well. You're fresh. You're like a sponge. You're squishy. You know, it's like studying a subject when you're younger. It's easier to study a subject when you're old compared to when you're older. When you're older, it's harder to remember things. That's why old people forget things all the time. But when you're younger, you're able to absorb things a lot faster. So when you're in the military at a young age, you haven't been exposed, or at least I haven't, and a lot of people most likely haven't either, when they're at 17, exposed to the real world, okay? When you join at 17, a lot of the stuff is going to be culture shock. So you're going to absorb a lot of the discipline. I know I did. I absorbed a lot of the discipline. I absorbed a lot of the training going in when I was 17, because I was young. You know, this is my first time stepping out of my comfort zone. Trust me, it was hard. I understand it was hard. I was 17 years old. I didn't know anything else about the world. I'm here now. I still don't know everything about the world. And however, if you're to compare myself right now, okay, my 20-year-old self, okay, I'm 20 years old, compared to when I was 17 years old, I matured and know a lot more. By the way, yeah, you need to be 21 to buy pistols. However, there is a loophole to that law, and that law is to if you buy it off your father, or well, I bought mine off my father. You can do the intrafamilial transfer. You just send a request to the Department of Justice, and they could transfer under your name. So these pistols are under my name, because I, you know, paid the fee, and I paid my father to buy off, because he didn't want them. Okay, so I just, you know, I used it, and he didn't use it, so I used it more than he did. So you know, we did a name transfer. Okay, yeah, I know y'all gonna say it already. So anyways, I know a lot more, and I matured a lot more compared to when I was 17, okay? And not only that, you will also come back. If you join the reserves, you're gonna come back maybe when you're 18, right? I came back when I was 18 and shit like that. I've been in the reserves for like 2 years already, or no, I've been in my unit for 2 years, and like, and I did the initial active duty training for like almost a year. Okay, so you're gonna come back still very young. Okay, so but if you're in active duty, it's a different story. Okay, you're gonna come out very young. Okay, still. So let's say you join at 17, your contract probably end when you're like, I don't know, 21 or 22. Okay, so you're still amongst that crowd. So the guys are doing their thing, all right? They're being fuckboys and, you know, trying to front and act tough and all that. And when you're in the Marine Corps, you're gonna see plenty of hardcore, badass freaking people that, you know, will fuck your shit up. Like, I am nothing compared to them. Trust me, I'm just a freaking pogas reservist boot motherfucker. These guys, they freaking went on combat missions, freaking deployed like a bunch of freaking times, and even guys that aren't even the Marine Corps that I will respect because they've done a lot more hardcore shit. Like, I know Army Rangers, I know fucking Army Infantry guys. I haven't met a SEAL yet, but you know, you see that and it humbles you. And so you see these, you know, for example, fuck boys, whatever, trying to act all tough and stuff. It gets a little bit tiring, especially now that I'm in college. Well, I've been in college for like 2 years. I saw a lot of stuff. I did get annoyed because, you know, they're just being obnoxiously rude. Some of them, not all of them obviously, but obnoxiously rude, and they're afraid to kind of speak out what they're thinking, so it gets kind of weird, and they just do shit behind your back in a way. That's from my experience, not all of them. And as for the girls, you know, obviously some of them, not all of it, you know, still have a struggle in trying to discover themselves. They're still confused. They're not sure what to do in life, and, you know, low self-esteem causes them to do a lot of things. Same thing with dudes, you know. So for me, when I came out into the reserves, I was I'm still not 100% sure of myself. You know, I still get, you know, demotivated at times. I still, you know, lack confidence in some areas. But when you come out, you have the confidence to do a lot of things, because in your mind, you're just like, you know what? I'm in the Marines, you know, or I'm in the military. I'm 17, I'm 18, yeah, I know. But if you look at the bigger picture, you've done way more already compared to anybody your age. And when you want to go out and find a job, for me, for example, right now I'm trying to find a job, okay? I don't know how it's going to go. However, I already know for sure that I can find a job. It's just that it's a matter if I want that job. You know, I could become a police officer I wanted, or whatever, right? However, I do have other skill sets besides being a police officer. And right now, I'm getting, you know, hooked up by the school's veterans office, and you know, giving me the best option, using my skill set from the military and the reserves, and whatever the Marines have done for me, use that to find me a job that suits me. Basically, using what I have already in terms of skills to find me a job. Okay, so I'm young. You know, when you're 17, you're young, you know, and you're already starting the process of, you know, doing all this stuff that people don't get to do until like they're 25. For example, let me give you an example, okay? Security clearances, okay? Security clearances cost a lot of money for the government to do a background check on you. You know, gotta write down all the references, you know, who your neighbors are, your number, your friend's number, your mom's number, at least 3 friends. You gotta find out their address, who you're associated with, your social media, and all that. If you have a security clearance, which is a lot of military jobs will give you a security clearance, you already went through that process, especially when you're 17. But so when you're applying for these jobs, you already saved the people who are hiring you a lot of money, because it costs thousands of dollars to do this background checks. You gotta hire private investigators, blah blah blah, and so on. You know, whatever is needed to investigate your background, go through your records to see if you have any, you know, juvenile charges on you when you were a kid. So if you have a clean record, you're good. So, but let's say you're, you know, older. You know, people who haven't been in the military, who only have a college degree, let's say a degree in criminal justice or a master's in criminal justice. Yeah, they have that. However, they don't have that security clearance yet, and that's very important. That's without a security clearance, don't even think about having any of that type of job. So you already saved the company a lot of money for having that security clearance. Okay, so that's a good example. To, you know, how it will benefit you when you join really early on and get things started early on in your career, not just the military, but in your whole life. I'm hopeful for a bright future, and I hope my future endeavors works out. My future endeavor is to, you know, be successful. Anybody's future endeavors to be successful, and you know, sometimes I do worry. What if I don't get the opportunities that I want, you know, and have a good family and whatnot, you know. It really matures you, especially if you're 17. You're going. It really matures you. Take the discipline and the training seriously. And if boot camp was easy, in my opinion, you weren't trying hard enough. If that's just my opinion, though, okay. But if you put out and you endure that discipline, it's gonna be hard because you're absorbing all that pain and all that the Marine Corps has to give to you, even in the unit, man. I still get roasted, I still get fucking bashed on, man. But if you are able to overcome that and not self-pity and keep pushing and get better from it instead of self-pitying, you know, you would excel, especially when you're young at 17 years old, man. I'm saying all this and I really hope it works out. But that's how you join at that's basically how you join at 17. You need parental consent, and this is how joining at 17 can benefit you. Sorry, I can't really talk because I'm really thirsty right now. It's hot. It's like over 100 degrees today. I haven't drank a lot of water and plus I worked out. But I'm sorry, guys. My vlogs haven't been too good. It's just really hard for me to kind of remember filming when all that stuff is going on. But please go check out those vlogs. You know, I really think they're worth checking out. I watch them myself, and I want to share them with you and stuff like that. And I have one day, I don't know when, it might be my next vlog, but I might start explaining how money works with the reserves and why I dropped one of my classes to benefit my California grant and shit like that. Alex, go. If you guys want to join college in the reserves, I'll explain the detail on the money part, how much money you can get and all that, because you don't get the full GI Bill benefit, so you won't be getting a lot of money for college. You're not going to be able to pay your college with the money you're going to get from the reserves, okay? So I will explain to that. What else do I need to tell you guys? But yeah, that's about it, guys. That's all I have for you guys today. Just remember the key points. 17, you need parental consent. That's about it. Once they sign those papers, you're good. After that, you know, your parents have nothing to do with your freaking, you know, time in the delayed entry program and all that shit. And trust me, guys, from my experience, you will learn so much about the world. You're gonna come out so different compared to everybody else at your age, and people will look up to you. People will ask you for advice, and it's gonna be hard. You're gonna go through hardships. Trust me. You're going through hardships. I went through hardships, especially at a very young age. It's gonna change you forever and ever change you. Okay, so please take this video seriously, and because I really feel like it's very important if you're joining at 17 or at a very young age. Okay, whether you're going reserves or active duty. And not only that, go check out my freaking vlogs right now. All right. Anyways, I love y'all. If y'all liked the video, thumbs up. Y'all didn't, thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. Stay sharp, be safe, and remember, complaints is killed. Thanks for watching. Oorah.
In a crude laboratory in the basement of his home,